Hey, good morning. Yeah, we've been down for the count for the last couple of days, trying to do a little bit of catch up. I did sell the other globe. I'm gonna try to get this one up and listed today. We're still not feeling completely up to par, but when you work for yourself, there's not really excuses like I'm sick. So we do have a couple of items that we have to stick out for porch pickup. This being one of them. Percolator. Now this is the exact same percolator that we use for our personal coffee. Man, these things make hella good coffee, just FYI. And then my super sophisticated Bus Life storage system. Still working on it. But this baby doll that we picked up the other week at the bins. Our whole haul we paid $7.50 for. I'm selling this for $10, so we're already going to be in profit other than gas. I'm going to stick this and this, which I'm selling for $15, and I cannot for the life of me remember where we picked this up. It had to be a thrift store, but don't quote me on that. Stick these out in the pickup bin. I'm also going to have to clear all this stuff out of the way today. We sold this cabinet. This was a personal. It's been with us for many, many years. I believe we garbage picked it. It's the free antique sewing cabinet with the original sewing machine in it from 1912. Rich sold it a while ago on Facebook Marketplace for $100. I'm gonna move all my plants off of it. Look at that though. Right on time, Thanksgiving cactus. Isn't that pretty? We're definitely taking this one on the bus with us. But they're finally coming to pick it up today, which means I gotta get everything out of the way so that it can be moved. Well, one thing down, the baby doll just got picked up, so I actually have to go delete that off of eBay and Etsy right now before somebody else buys it too. Sorry guys if I sniffle through this. I still got a little bit of a runny schnoz going on. But we sold one thing on Etsy and one thing on eBay. So we'll start with eBay because I have that pulled up on my phone right now. You seen us pick these up on Friday. Barbie and Ken Mattel. There we go. Barbie and Ken Mattel, 1994, Inasco, Japan, salt and pepper shakers. Now, these things crack me up. Look how annoyed Barbie looks. Like, she has the "are you effing serious" Ken look on her face like I've never seen before. Who approved these? Ken just looks like he's like, I don't know, man. This is hilarious. Whoever approved this design is so funny to me. Look how freaking annoyed Barbie looks. It's so funny. Anyway, I had two sets originally and broke the neckerchief part right there on Ken's scarf. On the other times I threw on the other pair I had, so I threw them away. Which pretty much brings me to having $4 invested in this set instead of $2 invested in this set. Either way, I sold them on eBay for $20, so I'm okay with it. Now this little mirror set we garbage picked. Some house, I don't know. Definitely all old stuff. A lot of vintage. I don't know. I looked them up. I couldn't really find anything super comparable, but I ended up listing them for $22 and sold it for $22. It's not too bad there. Made a decent profit off of it considering I have no money into it. So we are going to get these things boxed up and shipped out. I'm going to attempt to get a couple things listed today. These are really on my short list. I bought these from a Salvation Army a long time ago. Now they are signed. We did some research. They're pretty rare. And considering everything that's going on with the bushfires and koala bears and how, you know, it's not looking great, it would be a good time to list them. You know, it'd be a good time to sell them. People are kind of, you know, not to be completely, like, not trying to be inconsiderate. Sorry, my nose is still stuffy. I love animals. I love animals. I like animals more than I like people. But I also run a business and have to feed my family. So we are going to list these hopefully today. Crossing my fingers I get anything accomplished. I still don't feel well. Man, that looks so weird. It's actually the next day. I completely fell off on doing any more video recording yesterday. I'm still not up to par, so bear with me. We did get a little bit of snow, and I don't believe this has been picked up yet. The lady ended up having to work a double yesterday, so it's supposed to get picked up this afternoon, but still on the pickup list. Man, I am not doing super swell with motivation today. I did sell some things though. So we'll go over what we sold. We sold 1 thing on eBay and 3 things on Etsy. So we'll start with the eBay just because it's simple, it's easy. It's like a Scandinavian trivet, grass made, handmade kind of ordeal. Not worth a ton of money, but I made $8 off of it. I got this basically for free at a yard sale. It was like the last day of their yard sale. They just wanted things gone, so it was like fill a bag for $5. So stuff that's in there didn't take up much space. I don't have a ton of money into it. If anything, you know, a few cents. Sold it for $8, but it has been sitting online, I want to say, for a good 6 months, maybe longer. This piece I bought from a thrift store, and I found it super interesting. It is cast iron. On the bottom, it is marked Wilton. This top piece opens up. From what I can find online, I guess it used to be some sort of ashtray. I listed it for $25, which is a little higher than the sold comps were going because it's just neat and it's signed, and I didn't understand why they were selling for like $8. I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. So I listed mine for $25. Guess what it sold for? $25. I did have to sit on it for a little while though, so it wasn't something that sold super fast. And what we have talked about a few times, the motionettes of Christmas, these Telco lighted, illuminated, whatever you want to call it, motion, movement, animated. That is the word I'm trying to use. Animated Christmas decorations. I don't know how they all do. I only pick up the vintage Telco motionettes. There is an 18-inch version and a 24-inch version. This is the 18-inch version. I usually find the 24 inches. It does work. I only pick them up if the box is included. And we sold this one over on Etsy for $40, so not too bad there. And this guy we have not had very long. We just picked this up at a Salvation Army like a week ago. And I couldn't find many sold comps, but the listeds were between 20 and 25. This one's in good shape, no damage. I listed it for 20 and it sold for 20 on Etsy. So I do have a doctor's appointment at 3:20, so I'm gonna get this stuff boxed up and ready to go. We can drop this stuff off on the way to my doctor's appointment. We almost got everything ready to go. I ended up taking a $5 offer on this. It's just like a front license plate. It is vintage Detroit Tigers, and it got paid for pretty quickly. I don't know exactly where we got this from, but I think we garbage picked it, or it came with auction stuff. I'm not sure. But again, we don't have too much money into it. So we're going to get this ready to go out with the other stuff because, you know, we're going to the post office anyway. Well, hopefully the last couple of days weren't too boring for you. I know I was kind of bored, but it is like 7:30. Oh, I knew this lady didn't come. I haven't heard anything from her, although she swore up and down she was picking this thing up today. Facebook Marketplace at its finest, but it is what it is, so whatevs. Signing off. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.